fresh facts emerged on Friday that the immediate past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, was being grilled by detectives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over alleged mismanagement of 17 billion naira Paris Club refund. Although the EFCC insisted that it would not make Obiano's offense public now because the case was still under investigation, multiple sources told Daily Trust that the former governor was also quizzed over how he spent security votes allocated to him for 8 years and how some contracts were inflated. That is their job. Because I used to think before, I used to think that where do people really get this mind of any little thing? They will inflate it. If something is 200 naira, they will tell you it's 2,000, 5,000. I go say, hey, now where person they work now in the chop now. So until later I got to understand that this whole thing started from government side. And that is what is happening. When Peter Obi was saying it then that something that he knew quite alright before he even entered government, he know what how much they sell things are being sold, the prices of things. But as soon as he became governor, you see that when they bring all of those quotations to him, something that they sell 1,500, they will tell you it is 100,000. You go see, just go to the next street. This is what is being done. I know what is happening. So this is how they inflate something that is like 1 million naira. They will tell you it is 30 million naira. Maybe they have like 30 or 20 of such things. They will multiply. This is how they get their money. Racketeering. Racketeering. The EFCC had flown Obiano to its headquarters in Abuja, where he would be grilled by detectives. He will spend his first weekend after leaving power in the EFCC cell. Obiano will also be grilled by detectives over alleged misappropriation of public funds, including 5 billion naira Shopee and 37 billion naira security vote, which was withdrawn in cash. But I thought they said that the security vote that they can do it whichever way they want to do it, that they are not supposed to account for that. Okay. It was gathered that part of the funds were also allegedly diverted to finance political activities in the state. The ex-governor was picked at about 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, hours after he handed over power to his successor, Charles Soludo. Obiano was on his way to the United States when he was intercepted at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, and whisked away to the Lagos office of the commission. Speaking with Punch, the EFCC spokesperson Wisin Uwajaren confirmed that ex-governor's transfer, saying Obiano has been flown to Abuja this morning, which was on Friday. He is currently at Abuja office. Obiano was arrested for alleged misappropriation of public funds, including 5 billion naira Shopee and 37 billion naira security vote, which was withdrawn in cash. Part of the funds was also allegedly diverted to finance political activities in the state. Wajaren, however, declined to speak on when the suspect would be released on bail. The agency had last year placed the former governor on its watch list and also asked the Nigeria Immigration Service to stop him from leaving the country in a letter to the Controller General of Immigration dated November 15th, 2021. So if he knew this, so why did he even go to what is it called? Airport in the first place to fly out of the country? Some people are saying, oh, maybe he was relying on the court, whether he went to court for them to be stopped, for them to stop him. I don't know, because if of course you are already on the watch list and you think they will just allow you to fly like that. Okay. Wonders they say shall never end. One thing is that whether he is accused of a billion, so 1 billion or 10 billion or whatever billions you want to talk about, one pertinent thing is that one thing that is very, very sure is that money is missing. We cannot recover the money back. We cannot recover the money back. Money is missing somewhere and the money cannot be gotten again. It remained Abia and Enugu governors to collect their own bags of shame for serving Nigeria, which Nigerian politicians has a clean slate. No one. The 108 billion naira case hanging around Akpabio's neck. Where did it end? Initial gragra, and after squandering over 80 billion naira, the NDDC boss fainted at the NAS during a public hearing. What happened later? Nothing. Now, wow, was that the reason he wanted to escape through the airport the same day he handed over? Why are our politicians like this? The masses are suffering, but you just want to embezzle what you and your unborn generation cannot finish. God is patient with all of us. If not, no be this one would talk when I would hear. Because majority of them believe that some of the people who have done that in the past, that they got away with it, so they can really get away with it. And forget all this gra at the end of the day, where will it end? It will end nowhere. It will end nowhere. If EFCC will be allowed to perform its duties, who among the governors will be innocent after their tenure? That is not even the issue. The issue is that, are they going to get to the root of this whole thing? The answer is no. So why the stress? Why the trouble? And tomorrow some Anambrans will be insulting PMB and Tinubu as if they are responsible for the undevelopment in their state. Biafra, wise up. Oh. Your leaders are your problems, not in Nigerian state. All of them are working hand in hand. They are working together. Forget all those stories. They are working together. You should have come to APC a day before handover. Okay. Oh. Before handover, it wasn't smart. If I like, ask others. If you like, others whose sins have been forgiven and enjoying their loot without interference. Imagine the poor airport he built for almighty Anambra State. They should collect all his accumulated wealth and convert them to the state fund. This is a man that has only one daughter and a son. I wonder whom he is holding all this money for. Even so-called EFCC are not saints. Leave him alone. Watch out. Just time will tell. He will come out. If he's not if he's guilty, we can't leave him alone. We can't leave him alone. That's the problem. But be rest assured that this case will not go anywhere. The only thing that this thing will just be hanging on his neck. Every now and then people will be quoting it. Just like they will quote that this one did this one did this one did that. The smart ones are the ones that they think that they can roll with the government of the day. You can see who keeps the southeast in a state of undeveloped. These are the people spoiling Buhari's name. After collecting their state allocation from federal government, they will be busy investing that funds abroad, leaving the state to suffering. I'm waiting to hear more. That is why all these southeast governors reject IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. They are looters. They are looting state funds. They can never accept IPOB till eternity because they are siphoning the state fund. Not only he stole Paris fund money, most of our governments divert the money into their account. We are waiting the time that they will finish their tenure. They will explain at EFCC. That is if they are not in opposition. That is if they are not in the opposition.